So here we are in practically the most ideal natural setting, up where not only the air is good, the sky, you can see the blue skies, you can see all the surrounding, all the trees, and we are in an altitude where the energy is really good, and we know that this energy has been linked, essentially present here since the beginning, long time ago, from the monks who meditated here. So we are talking about one thing that we can experience, and that's in meditation, it has to do with our consciousness. Consciousness is what the mind is, and meditation is about the cultivation of the mind, but not in the modern way, because the mind is already perfect. So we are not trying to develop the mind to make it more perfect. It's already as perfect as the whole universe. But what we are trying to do is to be able to connect with use our consciousness to connect with the greater consciousness, the greater mind in the universe. In order to do that, you have to be able to experience your mind, experience your own consciousness. For that to happen, you have to use your body. You have to use the 5 senses so that you can feel your consciousness. If you're thinking, you are using your consciousness. When you're thinking, you have thoughts, right? You have thoughts, you have memories. Thoughts and memories are the contents of the mind, contents of the thinking. The brain is like a factory to fabricate thoughts. Now, in order for the brain to fabricate thoughts, it needs energy. That energy is coming from our pure consciousness. So as long as you're thinking, you are using that consciousness. When you use the consciousness, you cannot experience that consciousness because you're using it. All right? In order for you to experience the consciousness, you have to redirect, channel it into your body, and use the 5 senses to feel that energy, which is your consciousness. Okay. All right. So QiGong and meditation is about connecting and experiencing the consciousness. And QiGong, because the word Qi means life force, energy. So if you want to experience that consciousness, what's behind the consciousness is the life force. Because we are alive. If you are alive, you have a consciousness, right? So actually consciousness is the flow of energy, of life force. And if you want to experience what the Qi is, that consciousness is, you have to use the body. That's why your mind has to move into the body. Now we move in the body by not only by intention, but actually by doing the breath. Follow the breath. Follow the natural breath. Follow the heartbeat. Okay. Follow the flow. Feel it in your hands. Feel it in your feet. Feel it flowing in your body. So the first step is we move the consciousness into the body. We switch off, turn off the fabrication of the mind, of the brain, which is thinking. Now we shift to a different mode from thinking, which is feeling, so that you can feel the consciousness that's flowing into the body as the energy flow. And when you do that, then all kinds of miraculous things can happen, including self-healing, including getting rid of your pain, including getting rid of your fear, your anxiety. Okay, there's all kinds of research that have shown that the reason why QiGong works and meditation works is because it restores emotional balance. Our mind and our body is not emotionally balanced. It's either too anxious or too depressed or too angry or too upset okay, or too traumatized, or out of balance. The QiGong, when you bring your consciousness and you feel the energy flow, that fresh energy, okay, that vibrant energy, when it flows through you, it balances your emotions, okay, so that the emotions, the frequency of the emotion is harmonious. Because our consciousness is already harmonious, or the word in science is called coherent. Coherent means it's orderly, okay. The energy that we bring in our consciousness, because it's connected to the universe, it's already balanced. So when it flows into the body, our emotions and the frequency becomes harmonious. Harmonious means our emotions become balanced. When our emotions are balanced, then sickness will go, pain will go, okay. Self-healing will take place. It's as simple as that, okay. You don't have to do anything. The only thing you have to do is to always, constantly, whenever you have distracting thoughts, or whenever you feel some negative emotion, simply connect with that flow, that vibrant, that harmonious, that peaceful flow. And that peaceful flow, that energy will do the work for you. It will drain out. It will drain out from your arms and legs and body into the ground all the negative energy. The negative energy is your negative emotion. The negative energy is your pain. Your negative energy is all the disturbance in your mind, all the negative memories. They will all be drained off when the positive energy, the balanced, harmonious energy flows through you. Okay, to do that, in other words, we want the consciousness to occupy the whole body, down to every cell, because it is a cell that is almost the living unit, okay, that's responsible for the body's functioning, okay. So what we do is we have some tools. One is the breath to bring in the consciousness. Another one is the movements to bring in the consciousness, the energy. A third is the postures, changes in posture, okay. Breathing, movements, changes in posture, so that the flow of energy will flow through the body. When it flows through the body, how do you know that the energy is flowing to the body? How do you know that your consciousness is in the body? You can feel it. You can feel your hands tingling. You can feel your feet throbbing. You can feel the cells in your body vibrating. You can feel the heat flowing. You can feel the electricity. So there are sensations that you can feel, so that you know. When you experience them, you know that your consciousness is occupying and reclaiming your body, okay? And so that's your job, nothing else, okay? Feel that flow of energy as heat and sometimes light, because sometimes you see light, okay? You feel light. That light is not coming just from the outside, it's coming from your cells. Because when the flow of qi goes into the cells starts to vibrate, and the frequency starts to light up. So your whole body lights up, and then sometimes you can see it shining as an aura around you, okay? That means to say you have succeeded in connecting with the consciousness. Not only your consciousness, but the consciousness of the entire universe, the pure consciousness, okay? And so it's very, very simple. Most of you already know how to do that. But we have 1 hour, we're going to do that, and we do that through the 12 movements, the 12 treasures, okay, in the system that I've developed.